Hi guys, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel, Honestly Invisibly Sick. And in today's video, it's going to be kind of like a part 2 to a lupus video I did the week before last. Because there were some things that I just didn't have time to discuss, and also some things that I wanted to bring up. Hopefully this is going to be a short video. I am not a medical professional, this is just my story and what works for me. If you remember in my last video, I mentioned holding my daughter, and I think I said it was a chore, and I wanted to clear that up, that I didn't mean it was a chore to take care of her. I just meant it was a challenge to hold her because she felt really heavier than what she was, and I had a lot of pain in my shoulders and my arms and the back of my neck and my upper back whenever I would hold her. But of course, I loved taking care of her, and it was such a blessing. It took us quite a while to get pregnant with her, so I was just elated to have her, and she was just such a blessing, and it was such a joy, and I just love being a mom. So I also wanted to clear up my chronic fatigue. I told you guys whenever I have a chronic fatigue flare or a fatigue flare that I could normally go and lay down for 15 minutes and feel better. Not like it will be gone away, but I'll feel better. And I wanted to clear that up, that I can't always do that. That doesn't always work. Sometimes I can just use it as a band-aid. Like if I'm out somewhere, I can use it as a band-aid to get home, or if I have something really pressing that I have to get done that day, I can kind of use it as a band-aid. But the crash will come. It will come, whether it's an hour later or a few minutes later, or just it might give me a little enough time for it to get at least evening, and I can just go to sleep and sleep the rest of the night. But yes, the crash will come. I've just learned, sorry, my eye runs. You can go back and watch my eye video. I'm going to try to link it up in the corner. If I can't, then I'll definitely put it down in the description box. Sorry, doing it again. So you can watch it and see why my eyes do in fact tear. So I just wanted to clear that up. It's not always like, oh, you can go take a 15-minute nap and you're all better. No, it doesn't work like that. It just kind of helps with the feeling sick, like where feel like I have a fever and like flu-like symptoms, like the body aches and the chills, and it helps with the nausea. So that's why I go and lay down. It just helps with that. It doesn't mean that I'm not still tired, but it just does help with those flu-like symptoms. So I wanted to clear that up. Also, I wanted to mention, if you remember back in my intro video, I talked about having a miscarriage in the beginning of 2014, or the beginning of the school year in 2014. So I think it was actually around October. And the reason that I brought that up is because most people don't know that having a miscarriage, especially multiple miscarriages, is in fact a symptom of lupus. If you go to the rheumatologist on a regular basis, and the rheumatologist probably asks you, have you ever had a miscarriage, especially if you have lupus or they're suspecting that you might have lupus. And I just wanted to let you know that's why they ask you, because having a miscarriage is in fact a symptom of having lupus, especially if you have, like I said, multiple. I only had one, and I'm not for sure, I can't say for 100% sure that is what caused me to have a miscarriage. I didn't even know that I was pregnant at the time. So I was under a lot of stress. I just started school. There was a lot going on in my life at that time. I don't know if that's what caused it, but I just wanted to bring awareness to this symptom because it's not really talked about. So that if you are somebody who has lupus, or you suspect that you have lupus, or your doctor suspects that you have lupus, and you're going through this situation where you're having multiple miscarriages, you can bring that up to your doctor or your rheumatologist and just let them know that this is what's going on, and that way you don't feel like you're so alone. It's not anything you're doing, it's just your body fighting against you. So I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to bring up something that I did not have time to talk about in my last video, my lupus video, and that is mouth and nose sores. I do get the mouth sores quite often. It's kind of like an ulcer in your mouth. It's like an open sore, and usually if it's a lupus sore or a lupus ulcer, there's like a white ring that you get around that sore, and that's usually a good indicator that it is in fact a lupus sore. And you can also get these sores in your nose. Like I said, I have the mouth sores quite regularly, but I had never had a nose sore. And I happened to be watching a video that was put out by Lupus Chick. If you want to check out her YouTube channel, I'll link her video about mouth and nose sores down in the comments so you guys can check it out. But I was watching her video, and she described the mouth sores, and I was like, yes, of course, that's exactly what I have. With the mouth sores, I've had that for quite a while, but she started describing the nose sores, and I never had them, and I was like, oh man, that sounds really painful. And then not even a month later, I got my first nose sore, and I got it in the left nostril, kind of like right here on this cartilage flap in between my nose, or in between my nostrils, and I got it right on the inside, excuse me, and I got it in my left nostril, and then right as it was almost healed up in my left nostril, I got it in my right nostril, right on the inside, same spot, just different nostril. And I remember thinking, like, this is exactly how she described it in her video. And I was like, well, here's my first bout with my lupus nose sores. And I didn't really bring it up to my rheumatologist. I think I saw my rheumatologist by then, but they were already healed. But there was a lot more stuff going on, so I didn't really have time to discuss the nose sores. But I have to say, for me, in my personal opinion, the nose sores are a lot more painful and a lot more aggravating to deal with than the mouth sores. My mouth sores, I guess I'm just so used to having it. Like, they'll be a little sore, and you know, you kind of mess with it because it's in your mouth. But other than that, it's really, other than it being annoying, it's not really that big of a deal. But the nose sores burned, and it kind of, I don't know, like how you get really dry. I don't know if anybody else experiences that when it gets real dry in the winter. Your nose will burn a little bit. It made my nose burn, and it also itched really bad when they were healing. Like, it was so annoying whenever they were healing, because it was really, really, really itchy. And all you can do is this, because there's nothing else you can do for it. I mean, you can go to your doctor and obviously get medicine, which I didn't do. And also, it kind of felt like there was something always in my nose, because it had, you know, they were scabbing over. So it was like, oh, it was so annoying. It just felt like there was always something in there, and it was super itchy. It was just so annoying. So I think next time that I do get a nose sore, I will call the rheumatologist to see if there's something that she can give me to help me out. And that's why I wanted to link Lupus Chick's video down below, because she tells you what her doctor gave her and instructed her to do for her nose sores. And so I thought that might be helpful for you guys to go and watch her video if you are somebody who has the lupus nose sores. So I think that's it. I don't have anything else. This is going to be kind of like a short video, and I'm trying to shorten my videos down. I could have shortened my other lupus video down further, but I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. But I am trying to shorten them up. My next video, for as far as health-wise, is going to be rheumatoid arthritis, and that's probably going to be a 2-part video as well, and I'm going to try to keep it shorter. But it has a lot of symptoms that it covers as well. Not to the extent of lupus, but it has quite a few symptoms that are prevalent to rheumatoid arthritis. So I think that's it. Don't forget to check out my Facebook. It's at honestlyinvisiblysick. I just kind of post inspirational quotes for the day, and of course I link my videos there, and just stuff like that. I'm trying to get it more organized. I'm not really messing with it too much right now, because I'm trying to get the YouTube, and I also have a blog that I'm working on that's not ready yet, and I will let you guys know when it is ready. And that will be at honestlyinvisiblysick.com, and that's all one word, just like my YouTube. It's all one word. The same with my Facebook. It's Honestly Invisibly Sick is all one word. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And if you're going through something or just need some support with dealing with lupus or any autoimmune disease, I have multiple autoimmune diseases. So if you're somebody that has multiple or just got diagnosed with a different autoimmune disease, just leave a comment down below. I'll be happy to talk to you. I'll be happy to pray for you if you need prayer, if you're going through something really hard, or you're just having a bad day. I will totally be happy to pray for you. So just leave a comment down below. And I thank you guys so much for your support. I am just elated with how things are going on my YouTube. Not that I'm super big or anything, but I'm just really happy for where I am and where God's brought me with this YouTube, because He really put it on my heart to share my story with other people out there. And hopefully it helps you, and hopefully it inspires you and lets you know that you're not alone. There are other people that are going through the same thing that you're going through. We may not have the same symptoms. We may not even have the same disease. But I'm here for you. I understand chronic pain. I understand taking forever to get diagnosed. I understand all the weird, quirky symptoms that come along with autoimmune disease or autoimmune diseases. So I may not know exactly what you're going through, but I can relate. So just leave a comment down below if you're going through something like that. And thank you so much once again for watching, and you guys have a blessed day. And also look for my video that'll be coming out on Monday. It'll be another kind of like a beauty video, but beauty with helpful tips that's going to help you with, like, if you have lupus or well, I think mainly right now lupus and psoriasis, because those are the two prevalent things that come up on my face. So it's going to be another video to help you out with that. I'm also going to start doing thrift haul videos, because I'm at the thrift store all the time anyway. That's where I get majority of the stuff that I get, and I just like going, and that's just my way of getting out of the house, because I don't work outside of the house, so it's just kind of like me getting out of the house. So that's it. All right, guys, once again, have a blessed day. Bye.